聴解. How to study for the listening section. The listening section itself is very difficult to study for because most Japanese products out there are very formalized in their language structure, and they sort of all teach textbook Japanese. But the actual test is very much spoken Japanese. It's very colloquial, and there aren't many products out there that teach sort of everyday colloquial real Japanese. We're currently working on some. So with the listening section, there are two types of questions. There are ones with pictures and ones without. And obviously with the picture questions, you're looking at a picture, and all questions are conversation based, and it's usually a man and a woman having a short dialogue. And either you look at pictures while the conversation is being spoken or being read, and you have to work out the answer. And then there are just questions without a picture, and you're listening and you have to choose the correct answer. So here's an example of what you would hear in a test. Of course, you're not given the actual dialogue. You only hear it. So Kato, let's have a look at this.
男の人と女の人が話しています。男の人は何を買ってきましたか?
So that is usually how each question begins. Then you'll hear a dialogue. So I'll be the man and you can be the female. ただいま、買ってきてよ。はい。
ありがとう。あれ？魚じゃない？
うん。魚だよ。肉だった？
私、刺身を頼んだんだけど。
そうだった。
そうよ。
So the conversation finishes, and then you're asked the question.
男の人は何を買ってきましたか? 魚、肉、刺身、寿司。
And then you answer your question and you get ready. So you have to do a lot of listening. First, you're listening for the general question, which is highlighted here. What did the man buy? Then you listen to the dialogue. And it can be a little bit confusing. So something like this is really confusing if you're not used to colloquial Japanese. So first you hear, hi, I'm home, I bought it. And oh, thank you. Huh? Isn't this fish? Yeah, this is fish. Did you want meat? I wanted sashimi. Ah, so that, really? Yes. Kind of conversation. And then it asks you the question again, what did the man buy? And you're probably going to say sashimi. The answer is sakana. What did he buy? What should he have bought? It's not what he should have bought. What did he buy? So these are really confusing. They're tricky questions, and because you probably haven't had much listening practice to colloquial Japanese, you're going to be very confused. So in reality, these conversations aren't difficult. It's just real Japanese, and you probably lack the practice. So what I suggest you do, another point is you have to answer your questions quickly because they move on, and you'll miss the start of the next question, and then you won't know what you're looking for, and then you'll get into a panic. So you've really got to be on the ball, and I explain all this. Now here's a link to an online radio station, and I'll approve that. This is the best resource I know for real Japanese online. So a lot of the podcasts and products out there are still very structured Japanese, and they don't really teach you colloquial Japanese. Now what I recommend you do is go to B-Wave, internet only, and it's just some guys talking real Japanese. You go here, press play, and then you'll be asked to open the file or something. Don't worry about that, you're not going to be downloading a virus or anything. And in a minute, Windows Media Player or some sort of player should open up. Here we go. And you can hear real spoken Japanese. Now of course it's going to be too difficult, but there we go. So that's it, it's all spoken Japanese, but I recommend you listen to it just to get your ears accustomed to real Japanese. And if you do that every day for about 5 minutes, you'd really notice some improvement. Now I've written some stuff about active listening and what that means, so please read this section. And we're throwing in some of our Japanese conversations for you from our Kanji Supremacy package. So good luck with that.